Previously on ASD Classified Reviews. Hasbro copyright claims. Now here's a new review. Sup you guys, ASD Classified here, and I'm going to do a review of episode 2 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, Evok's Revenge. Okay, so we have previously on Power Rangers segments again. Okay, awesome, nice. I'd rather have next time on Power Rangers segments, but I won't complain. I won't complain. So in this episode, the Rangers get introduced to their robot assistants, also known as Beast Bots. So there's a yellow jackrabbit named Jax, a blue gorilla named Smash, and there's a red cheetah slash motorcycle named Cruz. The Rangers also get introduced to their Zords, and we pick a team leader in this episode. Who could it be? Surprise, it's the red one. What? Anyway, so in the mother of all coincidences, the dimension that Evil, Blaze, and Roxy was sent to turns out to be the cyber dimension. So this dimension just happens to have a bunch of robots that Evox can use to do his evil bidding. Convenient! A robot named Skruzzle runs the cyber dimension, and Evox forces him to do his bidding. I was surprised that Evox was teleported to the cyber dimension with his avatars. I didn't realize that happened in the last episode, but it makes sense. I understand. Okay. With the little bit of Morphix that Roxy stole before being teleported to the cyber dimension, Skruzzle uses that amount to power his own teleporter to bring himself and Blaze back to Earth. So now the plan is to steal as much Morphix as possible to power and create, evil robots to fight the Power Rangers, and they also want to get enough Morphix to bring Evox back to Earth. Yes, since Evox is so powerful, it's gonna take a huge amount of Morphix to bring Evox back to Earth. Of course! Meanwhile, the Rangers' morphing powers have very big flaws. I'm surprised that the writers kept these Ranger weaknesses from Go Busters, but I'm happy they did, So during the first morph fight, Devin saw a dog and his body completely froze up and he couldn't move. Ravi became crazy on the battlefield and his body temperature became super hot. And Zoe became super exhausted. Past that. Now at first I was like, Nate, really? Nate, you really fucking up like this? Come on now, you creating these defective ass Ranger powers? Nobody has ever created defective Ranger powers like this. Are you serious? How were the Turbo Rangers better at making Ranger powers than the child genius? Like, wow, Nate, wow. But we later found out that Evox is responsible for the glitches in the Ranger powers. So, Nate, I apologize. I'm sorry I blamed you before knowing all the facts, okay? So Evox partially infected the Rangers' animal powers before being teleported to the cyber dimension. So Devin, he has the power of a cheetah. Cheetahs are cats. Cats fear dogs. So when Devin sees a dog, he freezes up in fear, I guess. This is a stretch. This is a pretty big stretch because I doubt that a cheetah would be afraid of a dog. But since Devin's weakness was caused by an evil sentient computer virus, I'll let it slide, okay? Now Zoe becoming super exhausted when she fights, and the only thing that can fix it is by eating one carrot. That was kind of cute. I like that. And Ravi, if he fights too hard, his body will overheat and he'll go crazy on the battlefield like a wild gorilla and attack any and everything. I buy it more than I buy Devin's weakness. So, cool, alright. So, Ravi, he can fight, but he can't fight too hard. Fight hard, but don't fight too hard now. You'll go crazy and kill your teammate or something. Yeah. So, the Rangers fight a bunch of evil robot bad guys in this episode and win. Huzzah. Now, throughout the episode, Ravi and Zoe have been bickering about who should be the leader of the power team, right? Ravi just assumes his mommy is going to hand him the job, and Zoe is here to tell him that there will be no nepotism at Grid Battle Force, okay? Meanwhile, Devin didn't give a shit about who was going to be the leader of the power team. He didn't even want the job. But when Zoe and Ravi kept arguing with each other to the point where they weren't even focusing on the task at hand being evil robots trying to destroy the city, Devin was quick to get them both in gear. He told them to shut the fuck up. And you need to focus on the real problem here. You know, evil robots. Not aliens this year. I mean, it's been aliens forever. But no, robots. We need to focus on these robots. Okay, and we need to work together as a team. Devin's dialogue about working together as a team, it was great. And it really showed why he should be the leader of the power team, man. It was some good dialogue. Devin is the best Red Ranger we've had in a long time. And he's only had 2 episodes. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And I love how at the end of the episode when Commander Shaw was going to pick the leader, Ravi and Zoe stopped her and they just decided that Devin should be the leader. I love that. I love the fact that they picked Devin to be their leader. They didn't have to be told that Devin is their leader. I love that. I think it means way more that the team picked their leader instead of just having, you know, Zordon pick it. Right? That means a lot. It's beautiful. Brilliantly done. This episode, I enjoyed it just like I enjoyed episode 1. I will give it a 4 out of 5. I really loved it. It's a good episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. So if you're watching this review, let me know in a comment what you thought about episode 2 of Beast Morphers. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was meh? Alright, you guys. Later. Jamata.